Alright, listen up, you sons of bitches. I've had fucking enough of these fucking VHS tapes. I'm tired of this shit. It's enough already. I'm not gonna pretend to be nice here anymore. I've turned a page, and that page says, this isn't funny anymore. I changed my name. I had to move out of town. The tap water is disconnected. I don't trust your access to the fluoride. Me? I just get bored sometimes and I want to watch a quality program. But I never thought this would happen.
It was a game show. A game show. Family Feud, a show where various families are asked to partake in a survey, and then the survey says something different. And we're supposed to guess the quality of the survey. Here's a survey. Are you fucking scared yet? You will be. I looked the VHS tape. I threw it in the garbage. I wasn't going to watch it this time. Then I heard a weird static noise in the background.
Hey there, fella. It's time to watch the Family Feud. Let's feud, you and me. I'm Louis Anderson.
And indeed, it was the Louis Anderson, but I hadn't seen him as the host in years. I assumed he was dead. Dead to me, at least, since I'd no longer watched the feud, knowing he was no longer going to participate in the feudin', the hollerin', or the warrin'. The warning. I had to participate in the dance, and my eyes that bubble TV in the audience of my hopes and dreams. I picked the VHS tape up out of the trash, and I dusted it off. Moved an old Funyuns wrapper, like the sensual plastic with my prosthetic tongue. It was time to watch Family Feud. I heard the sound of applause as there were tiny microphones embedded in the VHS tape. They were recording me. I could even see a camera in there. The Feud Corporation wasn't going to like this. I put the tape in and pressed play. I heard the familiar music play. Louis Anderson walked in, eyes bloodshot.
Welcome to Family Feud.
He yelled excitedly, looked disheveled, to say the least. But it was 2018, and I was still a virgin. He wasn't the host anymore. I could tell a feud was brewing, but no families were involved to my knowledge. Steve Harvey walked in. Welcome to... He paused, dead in his tracks, eyeing the fat man and his bucket of Long John Silver's chunky chicken fat lips and love of grease-puckering potato chips. Who this fat man? He made a face, and the audience laughed, hooting and hollering in a manner I didn't think possible.
Welcome to fucking Feud.
Louis Anderson gobbled up the fried fish dinner, poured potatoes and gravy down his gullet, and began moving his jaw up and down. Steve Harvey started to shove Louis Anderson off the stage as a doll grip and stagehand moved in to remove either of the two actors from the premises. The audience sounded confused. Maybe even a little frightened.
I used to be a TV star,
Louis screamed.
To listen to them, it's the ghost of Louis Anderson.
The ghost of Louis Anderson. And then he started flying. It was just so bizarre. It wasn't CG or strings. He was literally flying. The fat man flew around the room while you could visibly see Steve Harvey dialing his agent. Families got up and left. One of the families was named Cocksuckers, but I don't think that was their last name because the grandmother started to cry as she was let off the stage by various employees.
We're having chicken for dinner.
Louis Anderson produced several Cornish game heads from his pants as he threw them to the audience, spinning faster, dangling his porky arms left and right, to and fro, bumping and swaying. He's laughing to himself. Flying faster and fucking faster. And pretty soon, in a few years, the cops broke into the studio. Get down, one of them yelled. He rolled as Louis flew in very fast. The cop dodged, narrowly avoiding Louis Anderson. Sarvice was dead. You hear a loud buzzing and a red X flashes on screen as the police officer screams. Louis Anderson appears to have psychic powers. The cop squeals like a pig, bacon falls out of his pockets, and then there's bacon grease, and or maybe urine, and then his head literally fucking explodes. Rated PG-13 for pork and pork products. The cop's skull lay on the floor covered in blood, skin, and pieces of muscle, while Louis continues to fly around.
Get the fuck up there!
Louis Anderson screams, eyes bloodshot. It was the bonus round. Louis smiled.
Maybe it's easier to see the world that way. I mean, you wouldn't even be a Christian if the Roman Emperor Palpatine had enforced his citizens to worship the pagan sun god Saturnalia. But me, I'm a three-horned goat. What's the weather forecast? I'm guessing hail. Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
He screamed, his eyes grew red and then exploded. This was really scary. I was frightened. The families didn't even get a fucking chance to play the game. I googled Louis Anderson quickly and he wasn't dead. Who was this guy? His eyes grew redder, and the truth is...
And the truth is, every day I've seen you just screwed more beautiful. I like humanity, amazing fail. And in my heart, I know you're condemned, but I won't allow it. I want to see you live. I've written a lot of creepypastas, but I destroyed most of them. Almost all of them. The truth? I didn't want to fight you about space packs. I am Louis Anderson.
Louis Anderson flew into the ceiling and exploded as the red X's were all over. Survey says, die. And then the entire studio audience caught fire and exploded. Everyone was dead. The ghost of Louis Anderson had killed them all. A few weeks later, I googled Louis Anderson's phone number by contacting his celebrity contact service, and they informed me Louis Anderson wasn't a real celebrity and promptly hung up. But after searching the local Applebee's, I found him. Louis Anderson? I asked. He looked confused and concerned.
I don't know what you're talking about,
he said.
Louis Anderson didn't die. He's right here.
He and Steve Harvey were having a drink, and I could tell they were talking about me. They quickly shuffled into a taxi cab and vanished, leaving me with my VHS and scrambled egg brains to put the pieces together. I know what I saw, though. A few weeks later, I got a Louis Anderson in the mail. No, I'm not kidding. He'd mailed himself to me. I didn't open the package. Rumors are if you hear scratching late at night, that's Louis Anderson trying to escape his cardboard package prison. Trying to feud. Family feud. The family feud.